Good morning. Today's Thursday, December 10th. It's English exams and a white cohort day. All students, faculty, and staff, don't forget to order your lunch for next week by 8:45 a.m. today. Today, after chapel, Campus Life would like to ask advisors to have students fill out a short survey in efforts to help us better prepare for next semester. Students will find the survey in their STJ Labs accounts. Thank you in advance for your help. Attention sophomores and juniors interested in applying for membership to the SJA chapter of the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society application can be found at www.stjacademy.org under Quick Links or under My SJA, then Current Students, then under the heading Student Resources. The general requirements for membership are current academic standing as either a sophomore or junior, cumulative unweighted grade point average of 85 or better, and good academic and behavioral standing at SJA and in the community. All applications will be reviewed by the Faculty Council and membership selection will be made by mid-March. The application deadline is Friday, January 15th. Please direct any questions to Ms. McCaffrey at mmccaffrey@stjacademy.org. Juniors, it is time to sign up for your first SAT test. We are offering this test with and without essay to our juniors in April of 2021. We encourage you to take the SAT with essay at least once. This test is not available on the College Board website. It is only available via the link you were emailed this week. Act fast. The link closes on December 18th. Contact your guidance counselor with any questions. Sophomores, it is time for you to sign up for your first College Board test. We are offering the PSAT 10 to our sophomores in April of 2021. We encourage you all to sign up, take the test, and begin preparing for your PSAT/NMSQT for the fall of 2021. This test is not available on the College Board website. It is only available via the link you were emailed this week. Act fast. The link closes on December 18th. Contact the guidance office with any questions. Juniors who took the PSAT/NMSQT on October 14th, scores are being released this week. If you omitted your email and your answer sheet, you will have to wait until the paper copy has been received by the guidance office. If you have questions about your scores, please feel free to contact Ms. Hale. Please do not create duplicate accounts with the College Board. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. The math team will be meeting today via Zoom for round 3 of our Math League competition. We are always looking to add more students to our group, so if you are still interested in joining the team, please reach out to Mr. Kinsella or Mr. Stapleford. It's your lucky day. Here is a second joke of the week from Mr. Camellia. Did you hear that they're opening a new restaurant in St. Johnsbury? It's called Karma. They don't have a menu, you just get what you deserve. A good one. And happy birthday today to Garrett Prince, Arlo Aldrich, and Kelsey Noonan. A special happy birthday to Emerson Jolliffe from her parents. Happy birthdays. Have an excellent day.
Thank you, Sierra. Good morning, St. Johnsbury Academy. Happy Thursday, and good luck to those of you who are doing final essays and projects and other papers for English classes today. So an update on the ideas that you all sent on Monday after my request at chapel. Ugly Holiday Sweater Day was by far the most popular and by far the easiest to pull off. So as Ms. Schwanier mentioned yesterday, we will have two of these, one for each cohort next week on Wednesday and Thursday. If you need any advice about how to do this, please be in touch with Mr. O'Brien. Yesterday, we had 2 of the 4 Poetry Out Loud contestants perform for us. And in a moment, we're going to hear from the other 2, Theodora Montague and Maddie Wilson. I think you know by now that poetry is something I'm pretty goofy about and serious about as a scholar and a writer, and I'll take every chance I can get to talk about it or to be involved in it. And the other day, I was lucky enough to spend time in Mr. Jolliffe's E-Block English class, where they were reading an incredible, complex, and difficult poem and talking about it with intelligence and respect, and I want to thank all of them for having me and letting me join in. There's a way, for me, that everything starts with poetry, and Sir Philip Sidney in the 16th century said it was the first thing that you should study if you want to be an educated person. So I want to say a couple things about it really quickly. A poet's work is to observe, to illuminate, and to place what she can see and sense of the world faithfully within reach of the reader. The reader will never have seen or sensed that particular world tilted into that particular light before. If and when they do see, the world they have known will stand back, and there will suddenly be a space in the mind and heart that did not until that moment exist. All things are then possible. All connections can be made. All might be understood in that moment of rupture and clarity. When we read poetry, we aim to see the world anew, and not only to see beyond ourselves, but also to be able to say what we cannot say from within the margins of our own lives. We go to it to expand, to refine, and to deepen our connection with elemental truths, with our own humanity, with humor, and with the forces we feel and intuit but cannot describe. So we're looking not just for information from poetry, not just ideas, but for feeling and experience, which is also what we are looking for from education, which is probably why I'm here. And memorizing poetry is extremely difficult, so I want you all to have a lot of respect. Recognize the feat that you've seen with these brave contestants in Poetry Out Loud. Yesterday, Lily Barth and Gavin Ghafouri, and today, Theodora Montague and Madison Wilson. But to introduce them, I'd like to welcome to the stage the coordinator for Poetry Out Loud here at St. Johnsbury Academy, Angela Drew.
Good morning again. I just wanted to take a second today before we hear from Theodora and Madison just to say thank you to everyone who has supported Poetry Out Loud for many years, every faculty and staff member who offers their support. Very, very big thank you to the participants, the semifinalists who unfortunately we didn't get to showcase at our declamation night this year. Right, there was another round before this. So all of those individuals who participated in every level, our semifinal judges, our final judges, and huge thank you to Mrs. McKenzie, who is incredible, and we all know that, but I just want to remind you, and I want to remind her. So today, we're going to hear from Theodora Montague first, and then we'll hear from Madison Wilson.
Today, by Billy Collins. If ever there were a spring day, so perfect, so uplifted by a warm, intermittent breeze, that it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house and unlatch the door to the canary's cage. Indeed, rip the little door from its jamb. A day when the cool brick paths and the garden, bursting with peonies, seemed so etched in sunlight that you felt like taking a hammer to the glass paperweight on the living room end table, releasing the inhabitants from their snow-covered cottage so they could walk out, holding hands and squinting, into this larger dome of blue and white. Well, today is just that kind of day. Thank you.
Try to Praise the Mutilated World by Adam Zagajewski, translated by Claire Kavanaugh. Try to praise the mutilated world. Remember June's long days and wild strawberries, drops of rosé wine. The nettles that methodically overgrow the abandoned homesteads of exiles. You must praise the mutilated world. You watched the stylish yachts and ships, one of which had a long trip ahead of it, while salty oblivion awaited others. You've seen the refugees going nowhere. You've heard the executioners sing joyfully. You should praise the mutilated world. Remember the moments when we were together in a white room and the curtain fluttered. You gathered acorns in the park in autumn, and leaves eddied over the earth's scars. Praise the mutilated world, and the gray feather a thrush lost, and the gentle light that strays and vanishes and returns. Thank you.
Thank you both so much. That was wonderful. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.